Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. So I thought maybe we'd do a Wacky Wednesday, because I need to make some cupcakes for the police department tomorrow. So we are going to start out by making chocolate cupcakes. Let's bring you over here. I'm just doing it by cake mix. But I got some fun facts that I want to do while we're doing this. Well, while the first batch is in the oven anyway. How's that? And I need a cup of water. And we need a half a cup of oil. Yeah, I thought maybe this time we'd just give the police department cupcakes so that way they can just grab them as they're going out of the building. The fire department, obviously, they stay right there. So, and we need 3 eggs. So tomorrow, I will be baking stuff for the fire department. And then Friday, we will be delivering our homeless bags as well as the fire department. AJ's excited. He's like, I've been waiting, Grandma. I'm like, I know, honey. I know. So we're going to get these mixed together. So I decided to put my mix all in this measuring cup. So we're going to put, I got some party ones. I thought those would be cute. I don't do quite as much on this second time of the year, because it is very expensive to do all this. So I try to do, you know, more at Christmas time. Alright, so one fun fact. In 2004, the Republic of Georgia fired 30,000 police officers, almost the entire police force, due to corruption, and built glass police stations to encourage an image of transparency. Since then, the crime in Georgia has dropped and the public confidence in the police has drastically risen. That's pretty cool. Well, I guess if you're, like they say, those were the first to cast the stone. I guess if you got a, you know, glass police department, I guess you can't do much of that, can you? Kind of filled those first two kind of big. I thought we'd do some police fun facts since that's where we're going to tomorrow. Let's get these in the oven, and then we can do some more. Well, it looks like we might. All right, let's get that one in there. I have an idea. All right, didn't think you needed a whole nother video of just me mixing up a cake. So now I'm also doing a funfetti. Try not to overfill these, because the container I got, I have so it's got a lid on it. So I don't want to overfill them too bad. And then I'll show you the idea I came up with. Oh, that one's going to be full. This is a lot thicker cake mix than the chocolate is. Frosting will cover up most of your mistakes anyway. That's what they say. That one kind of left the cup completely. Alright, let's put that in the oven. Now remember, I got these cute little things at Little Dusty's the other day. I washed them out here, so let's grease that up. And then I figured that Tom and I could have a dessert for tonight. That'll work. And no waste. If he takes a white cake, he'll get more. It's fuller. Alright, so we're going to put those in the oven too. Why not use those? How cute those are. Alrighty. So now let's get back to some fun facts. Alright. It takes 3 years of higher education to become a police officer in Norway. The training takes place at a university college and each graduate gets a bachelor's degree in police studies. Maybe they should do that here. Japanese police fire paintballs at fleeing vehicles so that other police vehicles can see them and identify them at a later date if they get away. The paint is bright orange and difficult to remove. That should be implemented here. You know how many getaways they'd probably catch? Some police departments in the U.S. are starting to create internet purchase exchange locations so that Craigslist or similar transactions can be conducted in an area with video surveillance and police presence and keep participating parties safe. That's good because, you know, I did meet Tom on Craigslist dating site, but there's a lot of crazy people out there, you guys. In Detroit, you have to wait an average of more than 58 minutes for police to respond to a call. Compared to the national average of 11 minutes, most police stations in Detroit are now closed to the public for 16 hours a day. You know, I don't understand that. I mean, I live in Lansing. Detroit is not quite 2 hours away. And if they want to bring business and stuff in, they're going to have to get police and stuff. You know what I mean? Because they have 3 big casinos down there. They're doing things to bring people into the city. They should be able to protect them. I'll tell you, I used to do parties for a living. And a friend of mine goes, "Where's your party tonight?" And I told her. And it was right in Detroit. And she's like, "If anybody pulls up next to you, run the red light." And that's what they tell people. And I did a party that was over in Grosse Isle. And then just across the tracks was Detroit. And I was lost. So I went inside the gas station. It's all barred up and everything. And to get directions. And he came out from behind the counter, walked me to my car, told me where to go, and he goes, "Leave now. You don't belong here." I was like, okay, I'm out of here. All right, U.S. police detectives have worn suits for more than 100 years. Dressing formally psychological armor, it establishes a barrier between them and the messiness of the police work, according to psychologists. I guess that makes sense. After capturing Robert Black, a Scottish serial killer of children in 1963, the arresting police officer found his own daughter tied and gagged in the back of the killer's van. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? He wouldn't have made it to the police department. He just wouldn't have made it there. Just saying. In the process of trying to catch serial killer Andrei, I can't even say his last name, Soviet police ended up solving more than 1,000 unrelated crimes, including 95 murders and 245 rapes. Just in trying to kill him or catch him. That's great. Police can reject police officers that score too high in IQ, claiming that those that score too high get bored with police work. Weird. The teddy bear in every Dutch police car is in case something happens to children. And we do have that here too, but it's not, it is a teddy bear, a toy or something so that they can hand out to kids. We do that here too. In 1990, a police department in Michigan staged a fake wedding with undercover cops acting as a bride and groom and invited local drug dealers to attend at the reception. They busted them all at once. I laugh because that's the year I got married. Oh my gosh. In 2008, Lamborghini, which is AJ's favorite car, and he says he's going to give both his grandmas one, gave the Italian state police the world's fastest police car, a Geraldo LP564, which was equipped with a video surveillance camera, gun racks, GPS, organ transplant cooler in the luggage compartment, and a defibrillator. It crashed the following year. I bet. Get me in a Lamborghini, I won't have a license anymore. I always say my dream car, well, it's a 72 Chevelle Super Sport, but I would also love to have a vet. And I tell Tom, I says, I would have my license probably 30 seconds. Because I'd have to just go full out. That's who I am. I always tell my kids, if I would do something like that. When I was younger, I wouldn't do that now, but when I was younger, I used to race on the weekends. I love going fast. I do. I can't help it. It's just something that, you know. Ooh, the chocolate ones are done. So we can take those ones out. Look at those. Don't they look pretty? They'll be nice and full cupcakes. All right. So yeah, I can't imagine my license would be going so fast. It's disgusting. In 2009, Irish police found that they had more than 50 motoring offenses recorded for someone called Prawo Jazzy. It turned out that Prawo Jazzy means driver's license in Polish. That's funny. That's so funny. I got a weird sense of humor. The actor who played Detective Angel Batista in the show Dexter was an actual police officer in the NYPD for 15 years. Yeah, that was kind of a weird show. Until recently, the Honolulu Police Department were able to legally have sex with... What in the world? Hold on. Until recently, I did not read these before I did this. Until recently, the Honolulu Police Department were able to legally have sex with prostitutes while being undercover. Okay. What if they were married? I mean, seriously. Gosh. The town of Esteline in Texas ranks as one of the worst speed trap cities in the U.S. The population of 168 people. Its only police officer writes an average of 23 tickets a day, bringing more than $300,000 of ticket revenue a year. Oh my gosh. I guess you know better than to speed through that town. Sometimes, you guys, these are so funny. I can't help it. The long-running UK police show, The Bill, used real police uniforms when it ended. Scotland Yard brought them back for reissue to officers to prevent imposters. In 2009, a New York cop was placed in a psychiatric facility by his fellow officers for releasing recordings he made that showed quotas were leading to police abuses such as wrongful arrests. You put your own buddy in there because you were... Oh, man, that's not nice. Not nice. In Thailand, police officers who misbehave or break the law are forced to wear Hello Kitty armbands. Oh, my gosh. They have to wear Hello Kitty armbands. That's too funny. Crime is a major problem in Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, and since many of the Native Americans grow up as master horsemen, the reservation has an actual problem with gangs of Indians on horseback, terrorizing the towns and riding away into the sunset where police vehicles can't follow. I'm not about crime, but, you know, that's... I'm just saying. Finnish police have shot only 4 people to death in 25 years. That's great. That is great. Some Canadian police departments give out positive tickets to thank people for doing something good. That's pretty cool. Anyways, so I have 7 more. And when I get these out and we start to frost them, then I'll finish it out. So I hope this Wacky Wednesday will be fun. I didn't realize some of these facts on there. Maybe I should start reading them first. Could have sex with prostitutes. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright. So I got the chocolate ones all frosted and the chocolate cake. Now I'm going to frost the last confetti one. I just wanted to show how that looks. It's so cute. So while I'm doing this, I just got a text. And you guys all know her. You see her all the time in my comments. Nanny Tam. If you could please pray for her. She's had a mini stroke. And she's back home. But if you could please pray for her, I'd appreciate that. And she told me to send all of her love to you guys. Now I'm going to do this cake too. Boy, it ended up getting pretty big. We might have to share this cake, actually. That's an awful lot of cake for one person. And then I thought, I've got some frosting left, and I might use it on something I'm making tomorrow too, so that it doesn't go to waste. I'm sure I could give it to Jack and he'd just eat it all, but I don't think Jack needs that either. So, now, with this, they actually come with little, you know, those sprinkles and stuff, so not sure how you're supposed to get into it, but we're going to get into it with scissors. How's that? Yeah, I was wondering where she was, and yeah, that just sucks. So if you guys can please pray for her, that'd be great. So we're going to get these put on there too. I just found out Tom's got Friday and Saturday off. Huh. This paycheck's going to suck, but anyway. Maybe he can finally get some stuff done around the house that needs to be done. You know, guy stuff. We need to get some things replanted in the garden that didn't come up. Because we don't want to waste those spaces, you know what I mean? Oh, that's so cute. Wait till I show you guys. Hold on. Alright, and then I have a lid for that one too. This way I figure at the police department, if they want something, they can just grab it and take it with them. So I have leftover frosting. And there we go. And there's 24 cupcakes ready to go with them. And doesn't this look like a sundae now? Isn't that cute? Alright, so I have a question for you guys too. So what I picked to do tomorrow for a soup is actually considered a stew. Do you guys mind that? I've never, like today's I've never made, tomorrow's I've never made, Friday's I've never made, and Saturday is something I've made because we're going to use it towards something else for Tom. Since it's Father's Day, you know, you got to give him what he wants. And let me know if you guys would like to still see it, even though it's a stew. That was good. All right, so let's get on to these last ones, because I have a review that I'm going to do right after this. I've been waiting a couple of weeks for it to get here, and it's probably one of the reviews I'm the most excited about that I've ever done, because it's so pretty. All right. And onward and upward. At the premiere of Beethoven's Ninth, police had to break up applause as the amount he was receiving was considered inappropriate for a private citizen. Ohio police have been on the lookout for the pooping bandit for over 3 years who has pooped on at least 19 cars so far. Gross. I don't even know what I would do if I came out to my car and there's human feces on it. Oh my gosh, I hate it when there's bird feces on my car. The Blue Code of Silence is an unwritten rule among police officers in the United States not to report on another colleague's errors, misconducts, or crimes. And I get that, but if it's something that's endangering people, they really need to do something. The Honolulu Police Department's police cruisers are required to have blue steady lights on when they are on duty so people are aware where police officers are. Yeah, they don't do that here because that's how they give us tickets. Tom got one a few weeks ago. $230 added to our insurance. And then we got another $370 added for I don't know what, but anyway. In 2007, Quebec police sent provocateurs disguised as demonstrators to protest the North American Leaders Summit in Montebello, Quebec, to incite a riot and justify dispersing the otherwise legally and constitutionally protected peaceful assembly. Don't imagine when that's ever happened before. In 2015, police in Belfast, Northern Ireland, used music for ice cream ban to calm angry teen rioters. You know, as funny as that is, you think about it, when you hear that ice cream truck, it really does kind of calm you down because you're thinking about ice cream and not other things. That's kind of probably smart. When six-year-old Adam Walsh, the son of America's Most Wanted host John Walsh, was murdered in 1981, the police investigation was so inept that they lost the bloodstained carpet from the suspect's Cadillac, the machete used to decapitate Walsh, and eventually the car itself. That's disgusting. In 1993, Tupac Shakur shot 2 off-duty police officers who were assaulting a young man. Charges against Shakur were dropped because the officers were intoxicated and in possession of stolen guns. You know, it's officers like that that give cops a bad name. I'm just saying. So anyway, I hope you guys like those little fun facts. I thought they were cute. There were some really weird ones in there. I think I should read them before I start pulling them out again. Anyways, so thanks for coming along with me. I'm sure the police department will really like this. And because we're going to do it on the way to daycare, Emmy's going to be able to go into the police department with us too. So, you know, he's 2. You can't start him anytime too soon to have respect for officers. Because not all of them are bad. And, well, again, pray for Nanny Tam. And you guys are amazing. And I love you guys. And I know today's video was kind of weird, but it's a Wacky Wednesday. What can I say? But let me know in the comments below if you think stew is okay, even though it's soup week. Because I really do want to try it. I've seen Renee make it on her channel. I'm not using that recipe, but I would, yeah, I'd kind of like to try it. So let me know what you guys think, if a stew is okay for soup week. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you at dinner. Have a blessed day. Be a blessing, and I do love you guys.